Hey everybody, how are we? So we're well into push month. So we've been focusing a little bit more on this horizontal or push-up style movement, and we're going to be getting a little bit more into some overhead shoulder pressing movements in the upcoming weeks. So I thought it's a pretty good opportunity to just give you guys a bit of a visual of something that I reference all the time in training in any case, and it's to do with these shoulders and just keeping the shoulders down while we're doing various activities. So I'm going to give you, hopefully you're going to be able to see this okay. So basically what you're looking at here is, what we were looking at here is your traps. So we like to divide the traps into three parts, our upper, mid and lower traps, and it's just to do with the way the muscle fibers run. So you can see here with your upper traps and the way these muscle fibers sweep from in the neck down into your collarbone or clavicle there. We've got your middle traps, which are these more horizontal running fibers, and our lower traps where the fibers are running downwards. So we're particularly concerned with these upper traps because they can cause us a little bit of grief. When they become overactive and tight, basically they have this effect of pulling the clavicle shoulder blade up into sort of a hunching or shrugging style movement, which can basically it will affect the whole dynamics of the shoulder and how well that your shoulder functions. And it basically, if these are overactive, really puts you at an increased risk of shoulder injury, impingement in that shoulder joint. So what we want to do is be able to switch these off. So when I'm talking about, dropping your shoulders, switching your traps off, what we're essentially talking about are these muscle fibers here. We're trying to relax them, keep your shoulder blades down, and we're trying to actually activate more of these mid and lower traps because they actually help. That's their role. One of their roles is to actually help keep the shoulders down. So especially when we're doing these overhead pressing movements, as you start to fatigue a little bit, so initially you'll probably have a nice movement, but as it starts to fatigue, these upper traps, they just want to help out, and so they'll come in and they'll start kicking in and you start to shrug up and they're becoming a lot more active. We want you guys to be really conscious in the next couple of weeks of, once you start to feel that shrugging movement kicking into any overhead pressing movement, pretty much you're done. No point trying to push out a couple more reps, or you're basically teaching your body is the wrong movement pattern. So, we want to press from our shoulder, not from our trap, basically. So just something to be mindful of in the next couple of sessions. We're going to talk a little bit more about it as well. But hopefully, having a bit of visual and the way the muscle fibers work in your traps helps out a little bit. All right, speak to you soon.